Just when fans thought this emotional story had reached its conclusion, another heartfelt moment captured everyone's attention. Ellen DeGeneres shared a deeply personal tribute that quickly spread across social media, touching millions of people and sparking an outpouring of support. But what happened next is what truly got everyone talking. Khloe Kardashian and Kourtney Kardashian have finally broken their silence, and their emotional reactions are adding an entirely new chapter to this touching story. From heartfelt memories to unexpected messages of love and support, fans are now wondering what this tribute reveals about the long-standing connection between these famous personalities. Was this simply a beautiful moment of remembrance, or is there a deeper story behind these emotional responses? As new details continue to emerge and the internet reacts in real time, the conversation keeps growing. In today's video, we'll break down Ellen DeGeneres' touching tribute, reveal exactly what Khloe and Kourtney Kardashian had to say, explore why their reactions have resonated with so many fans, and uncover the emotional details that everyone is talking about. Make sure you stay until the very end, because one heartfelt detail has left fans more emotional than anyone expected. The story began with a heartfelt tribute from Ellen DeGeneres, who took a moment to honor the memory of her late grandmother in a deeply personal way. Rather than making a flashy announcement, Ellen shared an emotional message filled with love, gratitude, and cherished memories. It wasn't long before the post began spreading across social media, with thousands of fans praising her honesty and vulnerability. Many followers said the tribute reminded them of their own loved ones, turning Ellen's message into something far bigger than a typical celebrity post. Comments poured in from fans around the world, thanking her for sharing such a genuine and relatable moment. In an era where celebrity headlines are often dominated by controversy, this emotional tribute stood out for all the right reasons. But the story didn't end there. As the tribute continued gaining attention, fans noticed familiar names appearing in the comments. Among them were Khloe Kardashian and Kourtney Kardashian, whose heartfelt responses quickly became a major talking point online. Their reactions weren't dramatic or over the top, but they were sincere enough to capture the attention of both fans and entertainment outlets. Almost immediately, social media users began discussing the significance of their messages. Some praised the Kardashians for showing compassion during such a personal moment, while others reflected on the long history between the famous family and Ellen DeGeneres. Whatever the reason, one thing became clear. What started as a simple tribute had evolved into one of the most talked about celebrity moments of the day. And that was only the beginning, because fans soon started looking even closer at what Khloe and Kourtney actually said. As Ellen DeGeneres' tribute continued making waves online, fans quickly focused on the reactions from Khloe and Kourtney Kardashian. Their messages may have been brief, but they carried genuine warmth and sympathy, showing support during an incredibly personal moment. Within minutes, screenshots of their comments began circulating across entertainment pages, with fans praising the sisters for taking the time to reach out publicly. For many followers, this wasn't about celebrity gossip at all. It was about seeing well-known public figures come together during a moment of grief. Social media users filled the comments with stories of losing grandparents and loved ones, saying Ellen's tribute and the Kardashians' compassionate responses reminded them how important it is to celebrate family memories while supporting those who are grieving. The conversation soon shifted beyond the original post. Fans began reflecting on the many times Ellen and the Kardashian family had crossed paths over the years. From memorable television interviews to lighthearted appearances that entertained millions, the two sides have shared a long history in the public eye. That history made Khloe and Kourtney's responses feel especially meaningful to longtime followers. Entertainment pages quickly picked up the interaction, with many describing it as one of the day's most heartfelt celebrity moments. Instead of focusing on drama or controversy, the spotlight remained on kindness, remembrance, and the importance of showing support during difficult times. As more people discovered the exchange, one question kept appearing across social media. What was it about Ellen's tribute that resonated so deeply with fans around the world? The answer lies in the emotional memories she chose to share, details that reminded everyone just how lasting the influence a beloved family member can be. And those memories would soon make the story even more touching. One reason Ellen DeGeneres' tribute struck such a powerful chord is that it's centered on an experience almost everyone understands: losing someone who helped shape their life. Instead of focusing on fame or public attention, she reflected on love, family, and the lasting impact her grandmother had on her. That personal approach transformed the post into something far more meaningful than a typical celebrity update. As fans continued sharing the tribute, many described it as both heartbreaking and comforting. Thousands responded with stories about their own grandparents, explaining how a single photo or memory can instantly bring back years of love and laughter. The comments section quickly became more than just a place to react. It turned into a space where people connected through shared experiences of grief, remembrance, and gratitude. Khloe and Kourtney Kardashian's responses only strengthened that message. Rather than shifting attention away from Ellen, their words reinforced the idea that moments of compassion can matter just as much as major headlines. Their public support reminded fans that even celebrities experience the same emotions and losses that affect families everywhere. As entertainment outlets continued covering the interaction, many observers pointed out how unusual it was to see a celebrity story dominated by empathy instead of controversy. In a world where dramatic headlines often grab the most attention, this heartfelt exchange stood out because it celebrated kindness, respect, and the importance of honoring loved ones. By the end of the day, Ellen's tribute had become more than a viral social media post. It had sparked a wider conversation about remembering family members, expressing gratitude while we can, and supporting others during difficult times. That emotional connection is exactly why the story continued trending long after it was first shared. But the biggest takeaway wasn't simply the reactions from fans or fellow celebrities. It was a powerful reminder that even the smallest gesture, a heartfelt message, a cherished memory, or a few words of support, can leave a lasting impact on millions of people. As the emotional exchange continued gaining attention, the conversation began moving beyond Ellen DeGeneres' original tribute. Fans weren't just talking about the touching message anymore. They were discussing what this moment revealed about the relationships that still exist behind the scenes in Hollywood. For years, Ellen was one of television's biggest names. Her daytime talk show welcomed countless A-list celebrities, including members of the Kardashian family, creating memorable interviews that often went viral. From funny games and surprise moments to emotional conversations, Ellen built friendships with many of the entertainment industry's biggest stars. Because of that history, seeing Khloé and Kourtney publicly support her during such a personal moment didn't surprise longtime fans, but certainly reminded people of those connections. Across Instagram, X, TikTok, and entertainment forums, fans began sharing clips from Ellen's past interviews with the Kardashians. Some revisited humorous moments that made audiences laugh, while others pointed to emotional interviews where family and personal struggles were discussed openly. Many users commented that, regardless of how the entertainment industry has changed over the years, genuine friendships don't simply disappear. Others saw the interaction as a reminder that social media can sometimes reveal a side of celebrities that red carpet appearances never do. A short message of sympathy may seem small, but in moments of loss, those gestures often carry the greatest meaning. Fans praised Khloé and Kourtney for keeping the focus on Ellen and her family instead of turning the spotlight onto themselves. That quiet show of support became one of the reasons the story continued circulating throughout the day. The discussion also sparked a broader debate about how public figures handle grief. Unlike most people, celebrities often experience deeply personal moments while millions of strangers are watching. Every post, every comment, and every reaction is analyzed by fans and the media almost instantly. Despite that pressure, Ellen's tribute felt remarkably sincere, which is exactly why so many people connected with it on such a personal level. As more celebrities and fans joined the conversation, one message continued appearing over and over again. Life moves quickly, but the memories we create with the people we love stay with us forever. That simple idea became the heart of the entire story. It transformed what could have been just another entertainment headline into a reminder about family, gratitude, and taking time to appreciate the people who shape our lives. By the end of the day, this wasn't simply a story about Ellen DeGeneres or the Kardashian sisters. It had become a reminder that compassion still matters, and that even a few heartfelt words can inspire millions of people around the world. But the story doesn't end here. The overwhelming response from fans has raised one final question. Why did this emotional moment resonate so deeply at a time when celebrity news is usually dominated by controversy? The answer says a lot about what audiences are truly looking for today. By now, it was obvious that this story had grown far beyond a simple celebrity interaction. What began as Ellen DeGeneres remembering her late grandmother had become one of those rare moments that reminded people why genuine emotion can still cut through the constant noise of social media. In recent years, celebrity headlines have often been dominated by scandals, breakups, legal battles, and online feuds. Fans have become so used to shocking stories that heartfelt moments sometimes feel unexpected. That's exactly why Ellen's tribute stood out. There was no promotion, no controversy, and no attempt to create headlines. Just an honest expression of love and remembrance for someone who meant the world to her. Khloe and Kourtney Kardashian's responses added another layer to that emotion. Their supportive comments weren't long or dramatic, but they reflected something audiences immediately recognized as genuine compassion. Fans appreciated that they didn't try to make the moment about themselves. Instead, they simply acknowledged Ellen's loss and offered their support, allowing the focus to remain where it belonged. As the tribute continued circulating online, many fans began sharing stories of their own grandparents and the lasting lessons they had learned from them. Some remembered family traditions that still bring a smile to their faces, while others admitted they wished they had spent more time with loved ones before they pass away. The comment sections became filled with personal memories, turning a celebrity post into a conversation that millions of ordinary people could relate to. Entertainment commentators also noted that this kind of story reminds audiences that celebrities experience the same emotions as everyone else. Fame doesn't protect anyone from grief, nor does it make saying goodbye any easier. Whether someone is a Hollywood star or an everyday person, losing a beloved family member leaves the same empty space. And that's a feeling people everywhere understand. Perhaps that's why this story resonated so deeply. It wasn't about celebrity status. It was about family. It was about remembering the people who helped shape us, celebrating the memories they left behind, and recognizing that their influence continues long after they're gone. By the time the conversation began slowing down, one thing had become crystal clear. Ellen's heartfelt tribute, combined with the thoughtful support from Khloe and Kourtney Kardashian, reminded millions that kindness still has a place in today's fast-moving digital world. In an age where negativity often dominates the headlines, this simple exchange proved that empathy can be just as powerful. And that brings us to the biggest takeaway from this story. A reminder that the most meaningful headlines aren't always the loudest ones. Sometimes, they're the quiet moments that inspire people to pause, reflect, and appreciate the loved ones who make life truly special. Stay tuned, because in the conclusion, we'll look at why fans believe this touching moment may be remembered as one of the most heartfelt celebrity stories of the year. In the end, this story wasn't about Hollywood headlines, viral reactions, or celebrity status. It was about something much more meaningful: family, love, and the memories that stay with us long after someone is gone. Ellen DeGeneres' heartfelt tribute to her late grandmother reminded millions of people to appreciate the loved ones who shape our lives. Her honest and emotional message resonated with fans around the world, proving that even in today's fast-moving world, genuine moments of vulnerability can still bring people together. The supportive responses from Khloe Kardashian and Kourtney Kardashian only added to that message. Their simple words of compassion showed that sometimes the smallest gestures can have the biggest impact. Instead of creating another celebrity controversy, this interaction became a reminder that kindness and empathy are still powerful, and perhaps needed now more than ever. As fans continued sharing their own memories and stories, it became clear that this wasn't just another trending topic. It became a conversation about gratitude, family, and the importance of holding on to the people we love while we still can. That's what transformed this story from a celebrity update into something millions of people could personally relate to. What do you think about Ellen's emotional tribute and Khloe and Kourtney's heartfelt reactions? Did this touching moment inspire you, or did it remind you of someone special in your own life? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want more of the latest celebrity news, heartfelt stories, and Hollywood updates, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next upload. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.